Good morning everyone. I am Shimpi Devna, trainee of B.Ed second semester from Shiliguri Torai B.Ed College. Today the topic which I am going to discuss here is about response and chemical coordination in plant hormones. Now what is growth regulator or phytohormones? The organic substances which are synthesized in minute quantities in one part of the plant body and transport to another part of the plant body where they influence specific physiological processes called phytohormones. There are three types of plant hormones, namely auxin, gibberellin and cytokinin. Now we will talk about auxin in details. Now what is auxin? It is a plant hormone. It was first observed by a great scientist, Darwin. He observed that auxin is synthesized in the growing apex of shoot and root. He also observed that auxin contains carbon, hydrogen, oxygen and nitrogen only. Now what are the main functions of auxin? Apical dominance and inhibit lateral growth. It helps in cell division and cell elongation. Auxin promotes root growth at extremely low concentration. Now it also promotes fruit growth. Now we will know what is parthenocarpy. The formation of seedless fruit under the influence of auxin is called parthenocarpy. Now auxin also plays an important role in controlling phototropic and geotropic movement in plant. Now you may ask, what is phototropic and geotropic movement? So let me clear what is phototropic movement. What is phototropic movement? Movement induced by light called phototropic movement. Example, Chlamydomonas, volvox and many other algae. Now what is geotropic movement? The movement of curvature of plant organs when induced by force of gravity called geotropic movement. Geotropic movement classified into positively geotropic movement and negatively geotropic movement. Now, what is negatively geotropic movement? Roots that are growing towards the gravitational force are called positively geotropic movement. What is negatively geotropic movement? The stems that grow away from the gravitational force are called negatively geotropic movement. Scientists made an experiment on this. Few germinating seeds are placed in horizontally over moist cotton in petri dish. After some days, it shows that the roots bend downwards and stem grows upwards as a response to positive and negative geotropism. Now these are all about auxin. Now we will talk about gibberellin. Now we will know what is the function of gibberellin. What is gibberellin? Now what is gibberellin? Gibberellin is also an important growth promoting hormones in plant. Japanese scientists discovered this hormone from a fungus called Gibberella fusiceroy. Gibberellin generally occur in mature seeds, germinating seedlings and in growing leaves. Gibberellin contain carbon, hydrogen, oxygen only. Now what are the main functions of gibberellin? Gibberellin breaks dormancy in seeds and buds. They influence stem elongation. Gibberellin produces elongation of stem by increasing internodes. They also increase the size of leaves, flowers and fruits. Gibberellin induces parthenocarpy in apple, pear, etc. Now these are all about gibberellin. Now next we will move to cytokinin hormone. Now what is cytokinin? It is also a plant growth promoting hormone. It is also a plant growth promoting hormone. Cytokinin synthesis takes place in endosperm, roots, fruits, etc. Cytokinin contain carbon, hydrogen, oxygen and nitrogen only. Now what is the main function of cytokinin? It promotes cell division. It promotes lateral bud growth, delay of senescence. Now you may ask, what is senescence? Senescence means loss of cell's power of division and growth. When the cell's power of division and growth is stopped, this process is called senescence. Now these are all about natural plant hormone. Now we will know some synthetic or artificial hormone. There are two major types of synthetic hormones, like synthetic auxin and synthetic gibberellin. Now what is the role of synthetic hormones? Role of cutting. Plant propagation through cutting is one of the ways to grow species identical to the parent plant and to allow cutting take roots successfully. Treating those cutting with a good rooting hormone is of utmost importance. These hormones facilitate the process of producing root cells that are in turn require their successful propagation. Rooting hormone is a synthetic compound that helps plant cutting to take roots after they are treated with it. Although plants can thrive without a rooting hormone, its application decreases volume of roots that helps in increasing growth potential of cutting and eventually their life potential after setting in the soil. So it's recommended to treat cutting with a good rooting hormone like Olivia's cloning gel. It promotes faster and healthier root development of plant. Now next, delay of pre-harvest fruit crop. Next synthetic role of hormone is delay of pre-harvest fruit crop. Fruit ripening process involves the action of a group of chemical substances produced by plant itself, plant hormone. Chemists have synthesized synthetic hormone which function as the natural plant hormone do and have achieved some success in controlling the vital process of ripening of fruits and vegetables. So there in the market you can see there are some artificial hormones just to ripen the fruit. Before ripening they inject this artificial hormone and the fruits ripe very fast. So next, artificial auxin as herbicide. Synthetic auxin herbicide have been developed and used for weed control. These herbicides generally mimic auxin, a plant growth hormone. They are often called growth regulators because they upset the natural hormone balance in the plant. The synthetic auxin are used primarily to control broadleaf weeds in grass, crops, pasture and turf. They are some of the most widely used herbicide in turf grass, especially for home use. Some herbicides in this chemistry suppress difficult to manage perennial broadleaves such as Canada thistle and field bindweed. Many provide good brush control and are also used for controlling woody plants in forest management and non-cropland side. Some are used for controlling certain aquatic weeds. Now next, developing parthenocarpic fruits. Parthenocarpic fruits growth was induced by either a synthetic auxin or synthetic gibberellin. They were at their highest level in diffusers during the earlier stages of fruit growth. So natural parthenocarpic hormone is gibberellin. So gibberellin auxin. Some parthenocarpic fruit example is grapes, banana, pear, apple. These are parthenocarpic fruits. So now these are all about the plant hormones, artificial hormone and synthetic hormone and natural hormone. Thank you.